Okay, come. So last week, right? Last week we ended off with one question. All right, last week we ended off with one question regarding the branching method, the remainder concept. So today, right, we will continue with the remainder concept because it is so very important. All right, it is so very important. I need you all to really adapt to the branching method so that in future, right, we can do more challenging questions together. All right. So last week, all right, we ended off with one of these questions. All right, we ended off with one of these questions. All right, so I'm going to show you both methods. All right, the first method is, of course, your favorite model drawing method. All right, versus the branching method. All right, so this is a review. All right, this is something that we left off last week and just want to continue. All right, okay, come. So there are blue, green, and white marbles in the back. 4 out of 9 of them, children. This them refer to who? This them actually refers to the total. All right. The total consists of blue, green, and white. So every single word you must understand what it actually means. All right. Every single word you must actually understand what it actually means. So 4, 9 of the total are actually blue. 8, 18. This 8 over 18 very irritating. Can I reduce it to the lowest term? Yes, you can. Just do it. Right, so 8, 18 is like 4 over 9. 4 over 9 of the remainder, okay, be careful. This one is from the remainder, it's not from the total, are green. And the rest are white. Okay, so before you read on, right, my advice to you is to, let's draw something. Let's draw, all right? So let's draw the total first. 4 out of 9, the 9 represents the total, okay? So what does 4 out of 9 looks like? 4 out of 9 looks something like this. Okay, I'm going to draw it on my right-hand side here. Okay, this is just a recap from last week's lesson, right, which I think is important. And today we are going into something similar also. Right, we are going to look at the different variations of how the question can be asked. All right, so I draw out my 9 boxes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that okay? And this 9 right down here, this 9 right actually represents the what? All right, we call this the total. Is that okay? And the question say what? The question say 4 out of 9, you know. 4 out of 9 of the total are blue. So I purposely shade 1, 2, 3, 4. And I call this what? And I call this blue. Sorry, blue. And I call this blue. And the next part of the question, they say what? 4, 9 of, sorry. 4, 9 of the remainder. Sorry, the off. All right. It's the remainder that we're talking about next. So where's the remainder? Down here. You have to bring the remainder down. You have to bring the remainder down. This portion is called the what? This portion is called the remainder. All right, children. This is called model drawing. All right. This red, green color, this whole thing is called the remainder. Are you okay? All right. So this remainder has been brought down. And wait, one of the students is waiting in the room. Let me admit Remis first. Okay, so this is the remainder that is brought down. And what did the question say? 4, 9 of the remainder. Are you all so irritating? So irritating. The remainder I have to cut into 9 again. Can you see or not? 4, 9 of the remaining means what? The remaining I got to cut into 9 parts, you know. Oh no, how to cut into 9 parts? That's the problem, right? That's the problem that many of you are facing. So you cut I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can you see or not? All right, so the remaining portion you need to cut into 9 parts, and you have to shade 4 of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of the remainder, these 4 out of the remainder are what? Are green. And the rest are white. Okay, white, I'm not able to show you white. All right, so I'm going to use this color as white can. This is the white. Can you see or not, children? So that's the problem. That's the problem with mathematics. That's the problem with primary 6. What's the problem? The problem is the fraction that the teacher gives you. It's not nice. It's not nice. How come? Because can you look at this black color portion? And can you look at this green color portion? Are they of the same size? No, they are of different sizes. Can you see or not? Can you see that the black color down here is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 black color. Right. So this is like 5 black. This portion is like 5 black. We call it units. All right. Must be the same size as the what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 what? 9 green. We call it parts, can? Okay. Can we call it differently? We call it units and parts. Why? Why? Because they are different sizes. You don't call everybody the same thing. All right. How come got boys and girls, huh? Because boys is boys lah, girls is girls lah. All right. Although we belong under one category of human being lah, I know, but we are still called differently, right? Boys and girls, right? We don't call it the same. That would be scary, right? So we have 5 black units and we have 9 green parts, and they are supposed to be what? They are supposed to be of the same size because we are talking about the what? The same portion here. We are talking about the same portion here. All right. So now there's a problem. There's a problem. What's the problem? The problem is the 5 black unit and the 9 green parts. They are different size lah. Then how? Then how? That's where your teacher will say, cut lah. Cut. How to cut? How are you going to cut? All right. So the way to cut, right, is you are supposed to look for something called the lowest common multiple, actually. All right. You're supposed to find something called the lowest common multiple. Lowest common multiple, which is LCM. All right. LCM of what? LCM of the 5 black unit and the 9 green unit. All right. Hey, but sure, how to find the LCM? I almost fell down the chair. All right. Because this is taught to you in primary 4. All right. You find something called the multiples of 5 first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All right. Then you find the multiples of 9. Watch, you're so long-winded. Yeah, lah. You want to use model what? 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54. Okay, just stop. Okay. Can I write one more 63? Okay. Then you look for the common multiple, which is what? Just 45 lah. Okay, 45. Which means what? Which means you are supposed to cut, Which means that you are supposed to cut into what? 45 pieces, Oh my goodness. Do you know that you're supposed to cut into 45 pieces? Because you want to use model, what? Right, your teacher say use model, right? Then you want to use model. Okay, then you can cut. 45 pieces means what? 45 pieces means down here, right? Every 5 black unit, right? 5 black unit, you must give me 45 pieces. Which means what? Which means that every 1 black, you must give me 9 pieces. Oh my goodness. Are you going to cut 9? Like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you going to do that, children? Oh my goodness. Right, you're making me crazy, man. Right. So you are supposed to cut into 9 pieces, in every of these black, in order to get your what? In order to get your 45 pieces. Correct or not? Because 45 is the what? 45 is the common number you have to have. All right, so on top, the black color, you must have 45 pieces. Below the green color, you also must have 45 pieces. Because we are talking about the same red color dotted portion. Can you see or not? So if 9 green, you must get 45 pieces, which means that 1 green must have what? 5 pieces inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everyone must have 5 pieces. 5 pieces, 5 pieces, 5 pieces. Can you see or not? And that's how you get what? That's how you get the 45 pieces on top and 45 pieces below. All right. And because the black color, one of the black color is 9 pieces, which means that down here is also 9 pieces. Right? Because they are the same size. This one is also 9 pieces. This is also 9 pieces. Oh my goodness. This is also 9 pieces. Right? Some of you are totally lost already. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I understand that. Okay? Okay, so now, how many pieces are there for the blue? All right, I can count. So now we are working with pieces. So blue got what? 9 pieces, 9 pieces, 9 pieces, 9 pieces. It's like 9 times 4. Total, we are calling it 36 pieces. Can you see that? All right, so we are not calling it units. We are not calling it parts. We are calling it pieces now. All right, so the blue got 36 pieces. Can? How about the green? The green got how many pieces? So the green down here is 5, 10, 15, 20. Down here, can you see? Down here, can you see not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. I got 4 of it. 5 times 4 is equal to 20 pieces. All right, so the green is 20 pieces. And my white color, is represented by the lighter blue. Got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, so this one got 25 pieces. Are you all following me? I hope so. All right, 5 times 5 is equal to 25 pieces. All right, so now all the pieces are fair. Okay, now let's look at the final clue. Let's look at the final clue. There are 32 more blue than green. We are comparing blue and green. The blue is 36 and the green is 20. Is it true that there's more blue than green? Yes. All right. So down here is true. All right. There are 36 pieces of blue and there are 20 pieces of green. All right. Is it true that there are more blue? Yes. There are 16 pieces more blue than green. Are you ready? So this statement you must compare with this statement. There are 32 more blue than green. Correct, what? Correct. So which means that these 16 pieces, right, actually refer to 32. And one piece, oh, this one is still like the enemy, one piece. Not the enemy, don't be funny. One piece, don't be funny. All right. One piece is equal to what? 32 divided by 16, is it? It's equal to 2. 2 marbles. What is the question looking for? How many white marbles are there? How many white marbles are there? So we are looking at what? We are looking at how many down here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Right, 5 times 5, 25. Right, we are looking for 25 pieces. Right, so 25 pieces will be what? $25 pieces will be 25 times 2. Equal to 50 marbles. Okay? Children, welcome to your model drawing. Right, and I hope it's correct. 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4 times 9 times 5 is 45. So this is 9 times 4 is 36. Down here is 9 means 9 times 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 is green, 25 is white. Yep, so total you have 45 plus 36, which is 81 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Correct. 9981. Okay, so you are able to find the number of white marbles by using this method. Right, but it's the cutting which is, many of you don't know how to cut. That's the problem. Many of you don't know how to find the lowest common multiple. That's the reason why, right, this is called the model method. Nothing wrong, children, nothing wrong with drawing models. All right, but I just want you to have an alternative method, which is called what? Which is called branching. All right. So today we will continue with more branching question. All right. So how do you do branching question? Are you ready? Okay, Emma, later I'll talk about this. So I'm thinking of covering your question after this question. Right, just give me 5 minutes to cover this question. Right, then I will talk about the question that you asked in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, okay, come. So the branching method, hey children, check this out. Check this out. Branching method, I will always start off with a box here. And this box actually shows the what? This box actually, I call it the total. All right, and as a total, I will call it the 1 unit. So everything start off with 1 unit.